staying on it. Um, it's a 10-minute drive from the house, and she can drive. So you want her to take you to the store, Grizz? I'm confused, Grizz. So she gonna give you a 40 when you come home, and then y'all gotta go to the Golden Corral and get food. You gonna be getting lit, my man. She gonna give you a 40. My man Grizz said, "Give me a 40, and then we go in the Golden Corral." She gonna drive while Grizz drinking a 40. Josh, what up? So this is one of the things I wanted to see what y'all think, right? So for the fellas, right? If you're in a relationship and you're going out to dinner, whatever, whatever, when you're cooking for your lady, and I'm curious about this because Gravy tapped on this too. He said when he started dating women around the world, she gonna have to fix your plate. How's she gonna fix the plate? I guess she could at Golden Corral while he's sitting at the table with his beer. YouTube, what up, yo? Um, but yeah, so if like for instance, okay, Gravy said he noticed it with American women, it was different. He said when he dated Cubans, Colombians, Dominicans, an Indian woman, he said the difference was when it came to going somewhere to eat. They didn't care. They just wanted to go get food. It was more about the company. They could have went to Chick-fil-A. They could have went to Burger King. You know what I mean? It didn't care. It didn't really matter. And a couple of the ladies was first, I'll clean it up. I'm gonna give you a minute to clean it up. And he said, but the difference was like over here, why does it have to be Roof Chris? Why does it got to be a 5-star restaurant for us to get food? And he said it was something that he only found out when dating. He said with dating American women, that was more of the things that he noticed. But when it came to dating a Colombian, a Cuban, a Dominican, an Indian woman, all of these things weren't the same. So, what are y'all thoughts on that? Um, Key, what are your thoughts on it as a woman?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can. YouTube, what up?
Um,
Mindset Monday. We talking relationship talk.
I'm about to say, if you're going off of American women, you got to go off what society is, and society kind of sets the tone. So that goes for men and women. So in that aspect, I could speak for some women. It goes as in setting. All right, some women go for high restaurants or want to go to the best restaurants for the first date because it's a set of a standard. You know what I'm saying? Like you go to a low budget type of restaurant, in a man's mind or a woman's mind, they're going to feel like, all right, well, this is what is going to continue to be. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like some women want to feel, and not saying that all women are worth it, but some women want to feel special. So going to that high end restaurant makes them feel of value and makes them feel special. Not saying that all women deserve it, but it is in the aspect of like that's how they think of it, and they feel like, well, if I settle for anything less, that's what I'm going to continue to get in the relationship. Not realizing like what you set your standards like 360 is what you're going to get from that man. So that I think that's where that mindset comes in. Not all women think like that, but most women think like that, and that's why most American women think like that.
Mm. So Josh said it's all about flexing on the social versus a culture that doesn't prioritize social media flex.
Most definitely, but again, society set that. So that's men and women. Society is us, the people. You know what I'm saying? So if you got men out here flexing their cars, flexing their money, and half of them living with their moms and stuff like that, and they expecting to have a high end type of female that wants to be kept, a high maintenance female, that's what's going to be. And then you're going to have the rest of the women thinking like, all right, that's what I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Not realizing every woman can't be that woman and every man can't be that man. You know what I'm saying? I think in America, our values is not set realistically. It's set. It's made up.
Johnny Cash, what up? Now I agree with that to a degree,
we don't
Key.
keep it real with our we don't keep it real with ourselves. A lot of us.
Nah, I see a lot of American women are spoiled. That's a fact. He said, nope, none of that. We don't need none of that. That's a personal preference. I mean, so this is the thing. Johnny Cash, what up, man? Y'all gotta hit up my man Johnny Cash, man. Get your favorite shooter shirt. So for me, I think that it doesn't really matter. I said it. I think it does depend on the woman and the mindset she has because um, it's just a mindset. Like if we go to have dinner at Applebee's versus us going to have dinner at Roof Chris, the only thing that changes is the price of the bill. What's more important on in my mind is the connection. What we talking about? Are we vibing? We having a good time? Because the good time ain't gonna be determined by the food unless the food is nasty or the service is trash. You know what I mean? So I can't speak for all guys, but I know with me, what's the difference? If the food is good and the service is good, it don't matter if we at Applebee's or we at Roof Chris. Cause if I'm at Roof Chris and you an asshole, you mess my food up, we got a problem. It don't matter where we at. Yeah, facts. It don't matter. And this is my opinion. Like, it don't matter where we at. And prime example. And Key, you was with me. I think you heard it. Me and this girl went on a checker date. We went on a checker. Now to keep it 1,000, that wasn't either one of our choices, but that's all that was open because it was a Sunday. But the vibes was thorough. We still had a ball and we went to checkers. We
Also,
went to
I think
checkers.
I agree. And I felt like that was a good vibe, but it also depends on the style of man and style of woman and what their standards are. You have some men out here that like to go to 5-star restaurants and want a female to know that she wants to go to 5-star restaurants or have that taste or have that class of taste. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody's not and still want the same thing like you said. You want like a good vibe, good conversation, head on their shoulder, smart. You see what I'm saying? Or intelligent. Let me say that. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like every man and every female is different, and I don't think it's wrong if some. I think it's wrong if a woman asks for a 5-star restaurant and she's not 5-star restaurant quality.
So
If
I'm glad you said that,
same thing
Key.
for the same thing for me. Like if you a man that can't really afford a 5-star restaurant, don't portray yourself to be a 5-star restaurant type of guy. Like be yourself. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
true.
as human beings, we'll respect each other more in that aspect. But if that's what you are, then all right, cool. And that's what I am. All right, cool. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that at all. I don't think it's a downplay for a checkers or a 5-star.
Yeah, see, I
It's
mean,
just the person you are.
Grizz said, I won't eat at Applebee's or Bob Evans. All right, Josh, and I hung with rich females and poor females, and honestly, the broke girls are the best ones because they don't expect the level of price. Um, Hold on, I'm about to get on that, Josh. Grizz, what are you talking about? I worked at Applebee's, and they microwave the food and serve it to the customers. Bob Evans ain't good. It's all right. Good restaurants, Texas Roadhouse at Golden Corral. Listen, man. Listen. Don't come for
What
Applebee's,
about
Grizz.
Longhorn?
Don't come. But Texas Roadhouse is
Longhorn's
my
not a five
spot.
star restaurant.
No, Longhorn is nice too. But see, this is the thing, right? So like how Josh said it, I've been around women to get a bag, right? And I've been around girls that ain't have it. But so Josh, the only thing I disagree with a little bit is it really depend on the woman because I've been around girls that had bread, but they like, yo, let's go to Applebee's. We get that two for 35, baby. Like, we ain't giving our money away unless, and see her mindset with them. She's like, you know what? I like Applebee's. I should probably invest in a stock. Because if I'm spending money here, I get some a little bit of pennies on return on the back end. So it was a vibe. I think it really depended on the women, but I mean the date, like how Key was saying, I think sometimes it goes into the mindset of certain people where it's like yeah, you might not be a 5-star person. But and for the guy, you might not always have 5-star money, but you might have just got your income tax. You want to take out on a nice little date, but this is where I think it goes wrong. If you and I think this is the thing, man. People have expectancies of what other people should do, and I think that builds a conversation. And
I agree to that.
you definitely need to have these conversations because sometimes people are built up on that, and this is one of the things that I heard somebody say he dealt with his woman, and he was like, well, look, da 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 da. I know we like doing this, but money a little tight now. Oh, you started out doing da 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 da. He was like, yeah, but money is a little different. And she said, well, my last guy used to do da da da. I used to get this much money a week. And his response was perfect because he said, yeah, but you value the wrong things and he didn't value you.
Mm.
He was like, he had fun with you. That's why he gave you money. And
Mm.
I said, you looking at this, I said, when you needed help, I helped you out with that 150. He said, when I gave you that 150, I paid my cell phone bill late. He gave you that little $300 because he getting it. But he didn't value you. I value you. So what's 300 to somebody that got 300,000? Not much. But what was my 150 to a person that only had 200? Character. And after he broke it down, I guess she kind of felt a little salty. Was like, okay. And then he was just like, nah, I'm cool off of you, yo. We probably not gonna vibe. Our minds are in two separate places. Hold on, my first date. My first date with my husband. We went to the store and got bread and veggies and made tomato sandwiches. Oh, that's crazy. And had the best night of our lives. Married 3 months later, been together since. What? You better go
So that
ahead.
was
You
so
better.
romantical.
You better go ahead, Snubby Capricorn. You better go ahead. RGG, what up, bro? Yeah, Snubby Capricorn, you better go ahead. Look, we gonna have to have y'all couples come on Mindset Monday with us. Y'all gonna have to tell us how this. I need to know about y'all making sandwiches. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you. And Snubby Capricorn, was it just his aura though? Like it wasn't like because he wanted to know about you. You know what I mean? And see, hold up, nobody was broke either. That was just the vibe. We were more into each other, and the venue didn't matter. See, Joe, what up? Scorpion Defense.
But also
Jake
that was
from State
romantic
Farm,
though.
my guy.
That was personal.
Oh, you already know Capricorn shit. Big Capricorn energy. Oh, wait. Now, do you split the bill or pay the bill? So this is the funny thing. Somebody asked me, was like, so when you go out, who pays? I'm like, who brought up the date? Now,
Fair one.
I've had girls ask, like, yo, you want to go out and grab some food? I'm like, all right, cool. And then we go. And I've had girls that attempted to pay. I just paid for it. But I mean, technically, YouTube, y'all could chime in too. But if you invited the person on a date, I guess you was thinking about paying. You invited me out. Like, look, let me tell y'all, man. So I was helping Key out with something. She said, "Yo, let's go to the spot. Let's go to the spit out." I just said I was hungry. She said, "Let's go get food." Let me tell you how she did it.
Wait.
They put the bill down. She said, "Oh no, ma'am." I said two checks, two. Here's in my. Nah, I'm
But
playing,
no,
y'all.
you can't say that because there's a couple of times where you paid it and I just tip. I'll tip big.
Nah, facts. Yeah, and see, that's another. There you go. It's another option right there, y'all. What y'all think about that? One pay the bill, one pay the tip.
Yeah, I ain't a cheap tipper. You should know that I'm not a cheap tipper.
Nah, that's facts.
They deserve it.
Yeah, they work hard.
They work hard.
CJ, what up? I mean, Grizz, you said you like home cooked meals. I mean, Grizz, you know what? See, this the thing with me, right? I'm all about a vibe. Like, so when people be like, see, that's why I'm 1,000% down for what Snubby Capricorn said. Like, wasn't nobody broke, but it was just about the energy and the vibe. That's the
You know
thing.
what I figure people not to cut you off, Byron. I'm sorry,
Now you
but
good.
to elaborate what you just said, and the person just said, I think people forgot how to be romantic.
Yeah, facts. Yo, when
Some
did
people
I? You know what? I need.
being
You know, I'm putting this out there, man. Ladies, I'm looking to go out on a picnic date.
oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's old school. People don't do that no more. They gonna
As
picnic. But no,
I
but see,
just
that'll show
said,
character. Like picnic. They gonna be like, you better take me to Roof Chris, a butcher and singer.
how about I bring the steak outside?
So we can't have a good We can't have a good conversation. We gotta have a good conversation over $300, $200 meal. And don't get me wrong, I have no problem because I like to eat. So if the food is good, I'm all for it. But if I'm trying to get to know you and your vibes is, oh, let's go here, I'm gonna be looking at you weird. Like, oh, what you trying to just get a nice dinner? And one of the things I like to know too, when you and your girlfriends go out, where y'all go? Because if you and your girlfriends always go out and you always go to Applebee's, why you want to go to Roof Chris and Butcher and Singer when you with me? You don't even treat yourself that good. So you don't even think enough of you to take you to those fancy places you want me to take you to. Now listen, I take myself to Chima's, Fogo de Chai. I take myself. I treat myself good. So if somebody, of course, I can expect that because I treat myself that way. But how do you have that? What do you think about that, kid? How do you have all of that? You don't even treat yourself that good, but you want
Oh,
somebody else to
word.
do
It's like when people be expecting people to love them and they can't love themselves.
it. Yeah. Talking about you want to
The
Uber Eats.
audacity.
You want to Uber Eats from Ruth Chris? Girl, you was at the job with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, so you ain't had to buy lunch. But I digress.
But that falls into people not being creative and romantic. They can't do it to themselves.
Oh snap! Hold out. Look, I'm see. There you go. The energy. People forget. Yeah, how to be all things. That's a fact.
How to be
Oh,
what?
she said they just did that today. Oh, okay. What? Oh, he said little tip, a hundo real quick. What if the service is good? That's fact. My man definitely do. Did it at NRA. Wages asked if I needed change. I said, nah, that's your tip. You can tell it made her night. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, yo. My man Ben McPerry, he definitely, if the servers are good, he did blame me, however, because he said I got my steak cooked too much and everybody else's food got cold. Walmart $14 table grill late today was a great date. That's that right there. Because now we doing something together. We over here, we cooking, we vibing in the park. We got the little table grill. See, I like that. See, that's that old school right there. These new school. See, I got to find a woman with an old soul. These new soul people. But like I said, I went on a checker date, so I mean, she's solid. She's solid. That's all I can say. Is she's solid. Hold up. If a chips gives a good vibe and meets my taste, and I meet her taste, then we can make that shit happen, even if it works at McDonald's. Facts. It's about the vibe. It's about the vibe. You two, what are we popping up tonight? We talking with you two. What y'all got to say? Because I just made this comment, YouTube. I don't know how many of y'all was in here to hear it, but I said this is the thing for the fellas, ladies. You could chime in too about why you think you would do this. Why would you want a man to take you to Roof Chris or any steakhouse this high end, but you don't even take you there? So you don't spend that much money on you. Why you want me to spend it on you? And as I said, I take myself to good places. It's a place in Philly, Butcher and Singer. Man, listen. One time I seen somebody get a steak. The chef cut it up in the back. He went to cut it. The steak came apart. I said, "Oh my god!" Now that's service. That to this day, that's been the best salmon I've ever had. The meal for just myself with one drink was $100. Then you pay for your valet and your tip and all of that stuff. So yeah, if I wanted to go out, yeah, I treat me good. But how you want somebody to treat you good and you don't treat yourself that good? I'm just asking. I want to know. I'm curious. I don't have all the answers. What? A classy?
Entitlement.
Wait, hold up, Grizz. Did you say a classy pizza joint? is a classy pizza joint a thing?
Yeah, you got something like that.
Really?
There's one down Rittenhouse.
Okay. Oh no, everything down there
And there's one.
fancy. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. If y'all come to Philly, you go to Rittenhouse Square. It's this place called Park. They gave me the best pancakes I ever had in my life. Now, if you get pancakes at a little breakfast joint, it's gonna cost you like $85. But they look the apples is really baked. Then I don't know what was in this syrup. It had to be cracked because this you ready to run your finger around the plate and lick it for the syrup. No homo, no diddy, because I know people gonna be on here acting crazy. He said like $45. Yeah, but whoa, wait, hold up, Grizz. A pizza joint
And
decent
I think Donald
cost
City Line
40
too.
$45 for two people. Hell yeah. But I gotta lay shit down like, look, if you ain't willing to pick up a gun, get training and protect them kids. I know that's right, Grizz. You gonna be a protector when I ain't around, damn it. Yo, my man my man Grizz is wild. We still do Red Robin on Family Night. Red Robin is popping though. Vacations we do big though. Work hard, play hard. Yeah, vacation is one of them things though. Especially if you're going on a vacation. Vacation is like a treat for everybody. You said you're not gonna meet my vibe. Okay, Grizz. She gotta be ready to pick up the glizzy and put work in. Protect the family. He's some a very basic person though. Oh wait, my bad. Oh, okay. Brick oven fancy pizza. Okay. All right, y'all. You know, I'm not a big pizza eater. So when he said fancy and pizza, I was like, is pizza really fancy? Because I'm used to we go to the little pizza spot in the hood. Yo, let me get 2 slices of pepperoni. I never really consider that fancy, but then when
They
you
don't
take the
even
brick oven fancy
they don't even
pizza.
look like regular pizza when you go there. They look like real pizza from Italy.
Oh, see,
Okay.
that's crazy. It's a place in Vegas in one of them hotels. Um, their thing was crazy. I asked him about dessert. He said we don't have a dessert menu. I said, "Oh, okay." My man brought back a big tray with all of this dessert. He said, "See, a menu doesn't do justice." He started fanning it so you can smell all of the man. That boy make you try and buy like 3 or 4 things. It was that the dessert I did pick though was good as hell. I ain't gonna lie, it was good. And definitely got the glizzies. A New York style pizza joint. Goodfellas pizza. He said in the strip mall that ain't got many stores. That's what I'm talking about, Grizz. Like nice and chill down to earth, man. So Key, what you think about that statement though?
Which
How
one?
do how do you how do you ask me to take you somewhere that you won't even take you?
To be honest, I can't answer that question. I take myself out a lot. And if I took you to that soul food spot, that place was expensive.
Which one?
The soul food spot.
Oh.
Uh, and I went there numerous of times right after. So I wouldn't know.
No, you know the other spot
I
we
want to know
went,
how to answer that.
the joint Chicks. The joint that was down the
In South
street.
Philly?
Yeah, Chicks.
Nasty mac and cheese, that fake mac and cheese.
Hey, yo, but the other food was good, though.
The mussels were good, yeah, but I was mad as shit at that mac and cheese. But that one's.
Oh, they want validation. I like that. That is kind of wild, though.
Oh, that's a good one. That was who somebody said that.
What's up, Jack?
Somebody said
Welcome
that
to the
also
YouTube. We're doing a little
validation.
mindset Monday. Right now, we're talking about relationships, and I posed the question to my homie Key of why would a woman want me to take her to an expensive restaurant and she don't even take herself to the expensive restaurant?
Somebody said validation.
Oh yeah. Snubby Capricorn. She said they want validation.
That's a good answer.
I mean that is true, but it's like it's kind of crazy, right? But Key, remember that video I played when we was together earlier, and she was like, everybody these days want to move fast. So I don't want to go to eat no more. I'm tired of going out to eat. Let's go shopping. And the girl was like, well, I mean, if you're just getting into it like that, now we're talking escort services.
Oh, she said, yeah, basically you're tricking.
Yeah, because she was like, at this point, if you're moving right there, now it becomes, oh, this is an exchange for services. Okay. And
Oh, man, yeah.
because it's like, but think about like, and her thing was, well, a lot of these guys be moving fast. Like, nah, that ain't even the case. I remember one time, right? Me and this girl went out. And I was like, where you want to go? I hit her up because I want to get something to eat. And I figure it's a good time to sit down and talk, get to know you. So she said, where you want? I asked her, where you want to go? She said, I don't know. You know, a lot of times ladies don't know where they want to go eat. That's cool. So I get some options. I say, yo, look, pick out of these places. Oh, well, let's go to Applebee's because that's not too far from me. All right, bet, cool. Let's do that. We go to Applebee's. Boom. We sit down looking at the menu. In my mind, I ain't really look hard. I was looking at the drinks. I already knew what I was going to get. In my mind, I wanted the bourbon steak and I wanted them to add some shrimp on top. I knew what I wanted. So she was like, what can I get? I was like, I don't know, whatever you want to eat, you know? The waitress comes. I place my order. She placed her order. Waitress leaves because she got a steak too. Don't care. And then the waitress leaves, comes back with the drinks. I'm sipping on my little Long Island. It's my drink. And she says, Byron, I just want you to know. I said, what's up? You good? She said, yeah. I just want you to know you're not getting nope tonight. I said, wait a minute. I was actually
I'm sorry.
offended. I was offended. And I said, hold on, wait. Who even said I wanted you? She's like, oh, no, not like that. I mean, I just wanted to be honest. I said, well, that was awkward. I wasn't even thinking about that. I said, to be honest, I wanted to go out to eat. I just didn't want to go out by myself. And I ain't, I figured we'd get to know each other. That's wild. And she's like, oh, yeah, I just wanted to be honest. I was like, I appreciate it. I said, damn, at this point now I'm ready to get my plate and I'm gonna go. They pack my joint to go. She was like, no, don't be like that. I was like, don't be like that. How you just assume because I was buying you dinner that I intended after the dinner you be dessert? Like, where you get that from? Now, some of the dudes that you dealt with might have been on that. I don't even know you like that. You know what I'm saying? And see, this is the thing you gotta, and I look at it like this, like when you're a person of high value, right? And you value yourself, even men, like when you value yourself, everybody can't get that work. Ty, what up, Ty? Everybody can't get that work. Now listen, it's a lot of men that just throw it in anything with some moisture. It's a lot of men that will, for a pretty face, they do a lot. A pretty face don't always mean nothing. And this another thing that people gotta realize, right? Think about this. This is see, because this is when you start looking at all of these statistics, and I know people that work in hospitals, right? Who y'all think coming in there burning people the most? It be them little pretty ones. It ain't the ugly Jones, really. It be them pretty ones. Yeah, the one that you was happy you scooped up. Now you at the clinic with the itchy scratchies because she gave you the itchy crawlies.
No, you know that's fucked up to say.
Or you got to go tinkle when it feel like you pissing fire. Yeah. Key, this is, I'm just, no, I'm not saying everybody.
All on the pretty women?
I'm not saying all, but I'm saying a lot of them that people think, oh, she's so good. Yeah, listen.
The statistics is more higher in men.
Oh man, because a lot of them just be hoes. They just put it in anything. They don't even wrap it up. You just out here. You just outside. I mean, it be both with y'all.
Point fingers.
Listen, I don't have DDE, so I feel dirty dick energy. So I value myself. You know what I mean? So you can't just get it. You know what I mean? I don't care how bad you are. I got to see some substance in you. And I'm quick to tell you, pull up. We gotta go to the clinic, man. For you think you're gonna get your paws on me? Let's go to the clinic. See what your papers say when they come back. We can both go together. Cause my papers have been negative my whole life. Because I'm cautious and I don't have DDE.
You sure?
Positive. And keep it straight out here.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-mm. If you got DDE, that might be a problem for you though. I remember the one of the homies that was a nurse. She said a boy came in and said, "Yeah, I just wanted to get checked out. I had cheated on my wife and I had some unprotected. He's a truck driver. Had some unprotected sex on the road. I want to make sure I'm good if I get back home." She said, "Main man dropped his drawers. That thing had ooze coming out. Sir, you are not okay. No, you are not okay, sir. What made you think when you start oozing, bro? What? You thought that was okay? No, sir, you had DDE, and that's what happened. Bet you be careful next time. Life lesson.
Is that all the questions?
Even if it's a $15 burger with some fries and a drink. He said, get a chick tested. I'm just saying, Key, what you got on your mind about relationships? I'm just saying, I think that the entry level thing, I like that. Snubby Capricorn hit the nail on the head. Like, they be looking for validation. But don't we want me to take you somewhere you're not even going to take you? Like, that's crazy. Like, where we do that at? Where do
Some
we?
people just do it because some people do it because they just copycats. They see somebody else getting it, they expect they should get it.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing, right? And I agree with that. But it's like you can't look at the aesthetics. Oh, my girlfriend goes to Ruth Chris. All the guys take her to Ruth Chris.
Compare. Oh, there you go. That's the word I was looking for.
And
People try to compare themselves with others.
yeah, but then you never know what she doing for that Ruth Chris.
That's true, so.
At the end of the night, she probably ain't gonna tell you what she did before they went to Ruth Chris, or what happens after they go to Ruth Chris. She probably gonna tell you she don't want you to look at her weird. Oh girl, I went home and he took me home after that. Yeah, but you gave it up in the car. Tell the whole story. Stop leading baby girl on this dream. Now I know this other girl, she likes to do that. Now the difference is that I think is a little bit different because she actually takes and buys herself high value things. Oh yeah, see, Snubby Capricorn is on one tonight. Entitlement,
I said that in the beginning.
and yeah, entitlement.
And some people just do it just to for the fun, like they live in their life. Like fuck it, I ain't spending it. I'll let the next person spend. So they use them.
That's crazy. And look, this is the funny part though, right? And it's even with a lot of the guys too, because I remember one time I forgot where I was going. Um, but we we go out to grab some, and my man was on. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go get the chicken fingers. I said, ah, yeah, the chicken fingers pop. I say, yo, you know what? It's cool. Don't worry about it, bro. We ain't hang out in a minute. I got the bill. We just come up and said, you know what y'all want? He said, yeah, I'll take the filet mignon. Negro, what? What happened to the chicken fingers, bro? You was just gonna get the chicken fingers when you was paying. But I say, I got it. Now you a filet mignon kind of guy. He lucky we grew up together. Should
What
say his
restaurant
name.
was this?
I should say his name.
What restaurant was this?
Huh?
What restaurant was this?
It wasn't that crazy. It was
I'm about to say
whatchamacallit.
for you to get a
Um,
filet mignon and some chicken fingers at the same
the
time.
place the
I'm gonna
place
need
we
to
all
stop
went to at the
eating with you.
range. I can't think of it. The name just slipped my mind. Where they got the honey glazed rolls, remember? I could vision it. I can't think of the name. Come on, Key. We went there at the range, huh?
I'm trying to think.
The joint we went to after we left the range that day. Remember we all went out the whole gang?
I wouldn't trust no filet mignon from that restaurant.
What? Did you see them cuts? You could pick your meat up front. You see them steak cuts? Like, listen. Nah, Grizz, that was one of my homies. It wasn't a girl that did it. Girls will do it. So this is the thing though. All right, so how about this? If a guy offers to do the date, right? Should he also be allowed to pick the place? Because maybe he has a certain
Yeah,
price point.
sure.
Okay.
Push. That's the whole. That's the making of the sense of it. Like, yeah, if you asking me on a date, you pick the time and the place, and you coming to pick me up.
You haven't ate meat in 10 years? Damn.
That's why you ask questions prior, especially if you're about to take somebody out. That's just common sense. You just ask questions prior, like, what do you really like to eat? Like, what do you like to get into, kind of thing. Like, just a general question, kind of thing. And then when you really want to go out with the person, you be like, hey, you want to go on a date? I got a place that I think you might like. Boom, I'll come pick you up at this time. Be ready.
Yeah, this one girl told me she was like, I don't eat meat and da da da. I said, well, what's your diet? She said pescatarian. She's like, find a pescatarian place. I said, all right. I was looking. I found a couple spots. Like, we go here. She was like, all right, well, let's go to this one. I'm like, all right, cool. So we go and we did that. She's a little
I think
cutie.
that's where a lot of men mess themselves. That's where a lot of men mess themselves up too, by
What?
allowing the female to pick by not them picking the date. If they ask a girl out on a date and they having the female pick out on the date, that's where they mess up at. Sometimes I feel like.
I think they don't keep it 100 though. If she say Roof Chris, be like, nah, I'm not. We're not doing Roof Chris for the first date. Sorry, I don't even know you like that. Keep it 1,000. Because if she got a problem with you not taking Roof Chris, and
The fact that you allow her to pick the date just shows that you probably really not that interested in anyway. You're kind of questioning it.
no, for me, because she could only eat certain stuff. I don't have those restrictions. So I say, yo, here go these three places. Out of these three places, which one you want to go to? She said, we go here. I said, all right, bet that. Because when you have people that have a certain diet or they only eat like a pescatarian, you go to places that just big on meat, or you know what I mean? People like Snubby Capricorn said she don't eat meat. So she doesn't eat eating meat in 10 years. So it's like you, as,
What I'm
for
saying, I get
me,
what you're saying. I get what you're saying. What I'm saying is, all right, say if I'm the guy and I'm trying to get with the girl. All right, we talk, and before you always talk to the person before you go
yeah,
on a
hundred
date
percent,
anyway.
hundred,
Right.
hundo.
You're when you go on a date, what are you going on a date for? To get to know them more.
Mm-hmm.
So while you're getting to, when you're trying to get their number or whatever or catch their interest, you're asking questions prior. So why not ask those questions prior to what they like to eat or what they like to do for fun? Shit, they might not want to go out to eat. They might want to go read a book or take a walk or whatever the case may have you. But you the man, are not going to know if you're not asking prior. And I feel like mentally you're not really that much interested. You're probably just more captured by how she looks than more than what she has going on, because you're not asking no questions.
Yeah, I
And I
say,
think that's the problem in dating, period, on women and men. We don't ask the right questions,
mm,
so we get what we get.
I think that's true. I think that's accurate. I think for
And I'm saying
guys
that from
though,
experience.
I think guys in the beginning, the interest is based off of attraction.
Mm-hmm. Very much so.
And that's the thing. For the women, attraction will get you dinner, but substance will keep you for the full meal, the full marathon. You know what I mean? It could be a quick sprint and you out of here. So I
Who
think
said?
I
Whoever
think
asked the date, who's leading the date?
oh,
Because
like,
you have some women that are more shy than others, and if they feel like the vibe is not really going that good in the date because you're not asking the right questions or you didn't make it comfortable, you're not going to really get much from them, and you just lost out on time on both ends
mm,
and
uh,
a personality.
hopefully the food good. I don't give a fuck. I'm saying.
That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. I don't know. I
I
give a
don't know.
fuck.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm a vibe. I'm a vibe. I don't. Nobody got. I'm a vibe. You go out with me, you gonna have fun. Kid, am I lying? Every time she
Yeah,
around me, she laugh. Every time.
yeah,
Every
yeah.
time. She don't want to give me my flowers. It's okay. But she know I'm a vibe. She know I'm a vibe. I just be out here. It's like, listen, we gonna vibe. I'm all about good, positive energy. We gonna laugh. We gonna have a good time. Sometimes it might just be random because I had these moments where I might just say something and it just be wow. And it's just like, wait, what? It just be like that. AZ Firearms Instructors, what's up? I got a chick I'm friends with, but it's just, yeah, we homies.
What's wrong with that?
Is it considered cheating? Nah, girl, it ain't cheat. Does your girl know?
Do you bring your girl? I'm about to say, do you bring your girl around her? No. If you keeping
This,
her a secret, then yeah.
I mean, if you keep a
You
secret,
telling her you being sneaky.
yeah, if you keeping the girl a secret, Grizz, that's a little shady. It's a little shady, my
Mm-hmm.
guy. But nah,
And
listen.
it depends on the friend's vibe when she gets around your girlfriend too.
Yeah, if it's like some jealous vibes, then it's different.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's
You gonna be
different.
like, sorry, homie, you cool and all, but I can't. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
You act too odd around my girl, and that's gonna fuck my shit up. So you gotta
yeah,
let that go.
yeah.
So
And see, you could tell though, because it's like if your friend y'all been dapping it up, just little one arm hugs. Now you got your girl with you, and she see you, she want to give you the two arm hug and hold on for a minute. Yo, I'm about to punch you in your rib. Get off me, yo. Why you drawing? You acting crazy tonight.
I think it's more than that. It's just because females are gonna be females. It's just like you said, like it's the vibe and what they say out their mouth and how they make the situation look.
Yeah,
And then
like,
it's the man's part to place that.
yeah, 100%. That's what I think a lot of guys don't understand. Like when they be like, oh yeah, nah, these girls be did. Nah, you the man, bro. You set the tone for this. Yo, look, this is what this is. Even and that's what I say when a lot of this stuff. Listen, you can't control people's actions, but you set the tone with a lot of things when you let people know. Listen, it's certain things I'm not going to tolerate. So don't bring that over here. And then
Don't
when
hang
they
out with your friend
know,
more than your girlfriend too. That's a problem.
oh well, if y'all ain't doing business to getting some money, that's gonna be a little weird. Sorry, I'm not hugging no dudes. I ain't been trimmed with since elementary school. Oh, okay. Friends with I don't know why I read exactly what you said, but I know what you meant. I mean, hugging somebody. I mean, we ain't gotta be locked in since elementary school, but I got. See, this the thing. I got to bang with you.
She right. It don't gotta be a hug. It could be a dad.
Yeah, it could be.
It could be a what
It's
up.
just as a man, I don't. I feel weird just dapping women. Like I'd rather just be like, hey, what's up, girl? How you? Instead, yo, what's up, homie? We gotta do the handshake. I hit you with the That's weird for me. Oh, okay. See, snubby Capricorn swap words in Texas get people in trouble. I couldn't peep the sarcasm through the words because it's no fun. It's I can't feel it. You know what I mean? Reddick, what up? But yeah, I think it's always a vibe. Like, so Grizz, you tell you has your girl and your homie and you all hung out together? Only to go out to the gun range and chill like one of the dudes. What does that mean, though, Grizz? Because if you go to the gun range with the homie and y'all go out to get food and your girl not there, I mean, then it's like it's get a little strange, Grizz. Get a little weird. Oh yeah, yeah, no, not to no randoms. Yeah, 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 definitely. Like that's one of them things too. Like it'd be crazy, yo. Cause it's a lot of these chicks that be thinking they bad, right? And a lot of dudes be on the same wave. Like, bro, I done seen some of these dudes do it. Like, bro, stop, stop. Like these dudes, yeah, you know, my sneaker collection crazy and did it. Was you at work today? Nah, I was just chilling today. And in my mind, I'm thinking, well, why your J's ran down? You talk, oh, you got all these sneakers, and that's what you choose to wear today. And this is your chill day. Ain't the chill day you supposed to look fly? You ain't got work. This is the one time you could put on some of the good stuff because you ain't working. I'm confused. I remember one time this girl had I'm a baddie energy. I threw all her energy in the trash. We busted up. We was vibing. She gave
What
me a hug.
Byron? What's a baddie energy? What's that?
She had that vibe like, oh, I look good. I'm her. She's giving off them vibes.
I
And
don't get that phrase. Oh my god, I
yeah,
need that
like
phrase.
she had bad.
I'm her. I'm him.
She had that like she had that like I'm special vibes. Look at me. Look at me. I'm this and I'm that. And then you know what, Key? We busted up for a minute. I said, all right, yeah, it's good talking to you. I gave this girl a hug. Yo, she had some grown man armpits, I swear. I don't know if she ain't put deodorant on, but you kill all of that energy, man. All of it. Put your arm up to get somebody a hug and them underarms is throwing haymakers.
I'm still a little thrown off. Like, what's bad girl energy?
When they just walk around like, yeah, look at me. Like
When you're
they
act when you act
the act don't all
be
listen,
flippant.
the energy don't always match the life. It's a lot of girls that be on social media flexing and be like, yeah, look at me, I'm bad. And you are, but your mattress is on crates.
Um.
You ain't even got a box
Wow.
spring, baby girl.
So being broke, what does broke gotta be with bad? She can still be bad and be broke. She's a broke
Yeah,
bad
but
girl.
act like it. Don't act like you Holly Berry and you not. You Felicia from Friday.
Craig, Craig,
Right.
let me buy you a Maybelline.
Let me borrow your car. Like what?
You funny as shit. Okay, I get it. Mm-mm. Okay, acting like something that they're not.
Yeah.
It's just you throw me off with the terminologies. It's like
Yeah, it's just, that mindset.
that's where I'm a little delayed at.
Oh, wait. Oh, girls, what's going on? She got to be 24 to 29 or it ain't happening. My girl, 24 and Latina, she has me on a straight path because she knows I'm known to do dumb shit. Girl, you got you a good girl, and if she trying to keep you on the straight path, bro, she care about you. She trying to keep you set up. Listen, this is one thing the guys don't, how they say it in the Bible, that he who finds a wife has found the ultimate prize, right? Now, see what happens with people twist up the Bible a little bit so it fits them. Like, I got a wife, man. Your wife don't treat you right, bruh. That's only when you find the right woman and she becomes the right wife. You see Snubby Capricorn and her husband, they out here making tomato sandwiches on dates. They just bought a table from Walmart and they had their own picnic on a little cooktop. Half of the women, you get some of these little Instagram raised people, be like, yo, we're gonna have we're going on a picnic. A who? Like a picnic. What's that? Oh, we're gonna go. We're gonna bring some food. We're gonna go sit in a park. In a park, it's bugs there. You know what? We can sit on the picnic table. You. Why don't you just take me to a restaurant? Why don't I just take you home? Energy. But Key always telling me you better ask them questions in the beginning. You better figure it out now. What's the vibes?
mm-hmm. Don't waste your time. We getting older,
Fellas,
younger.
fellas, get you a solid woman around you. Because when you ask her questions, get you a real solid one. That ain't gonna give you no BS. Sounds like Key, woo doo woo doo. She's like, did you open your mouth and ask this question? I said, damn, I'm messing up. I did not ask that question. But you need a solid woman's perspective based off of what you're thinking and where you might be trying to take something. Wait, hold up. Chris, wait. Like getting fired on my day off. It's not funny you got fired on your day off. Grizz, I promise you I'm not laughing at that.
Another Friday
I'm laughing about
not a
Friday.
Craig. Not a Craig.
Oh, wait, hold on, wait. Grizz, that's why you got fired. You told your boss to go screw themselves. So why are you mad at the boss on your day off? I'm confused, Grizz.
Because they accused him of stealing boxes.
She said my girl's like, there you go, Craig, way to get fired on your day off.
They caught him on camera stealing boxes.
Yeah. He said, you're trying to build a clubhouse? No. Said I told him I ain't do it. And then what happened? They fired me anyway. He said, how the hell you get fired on your day off? Grizz, that's crazy, bro. Why are you even on the phone telling them to go screw themselves? I'm confused. What happened on your day off that you was that mad? You supposed to not even think about the job. I ain't gonna talk to y'all till I come back to work. Oh yeah, sidebar, y'all. All my people that's in here, I need y'all to do me a favor. Snubby Capricorn, Joe Vakil, Grizz. I need y'all to follow Sparkling Cleaning Services.
Oh, thank you, Byron.
Nah,
I
anytime.
appreciate that.
Like,
That was
check her out. If you know you got family in the Philadelphia area, business owners that need some stuff clean. Her company's A1. She don't play
commercial,
either. She don't
small
play either.
businesses ordering.
If you in the people that's ordering, you need help. She's certified. Um,
Yes, I am.
if you need a job and you seeing this later,
I need it.
if you need a job, if you're looking, she's hiring. If you need a job, listen. I'm telling y'all now. Listen, don't take this job if you don't want to work.
Byron worked for me for 1 day, two
that
days.
that joint gonna be like The Apprentice. You gonna be like, I did a good job. She gonna be like, you're fired.
Don't say that. Don't say that to people. I'm not like that. No more. I'm not like that no more. You're funny. I appreciate that though. Thank you.
All right, hold up. Drop the link. Key, what is this? How you spell this so I could drop it in here? Actually, Key,
What, my Instagram or what is
yeah,
it?
yeah. Put your Instagram in the comments, and I could pin it so people can follow you.
I do not know how to do that.
Nah, just tap the comment, Key, and put it as a comment.
Tap.
I'm gonna get her used to Instagram, y'all.
I don't. Byron, can you see my name?
No, you ain't type it yet. Oh, wait, hold on. Can I?
You can see it on the.
Oh yeah, sparkling dot
Oh, there we go.
cleaning
There.
dot.
No. I got it.
Yeah, sparkling dot cleaning underscore service.
I feel so old. Hold on.
I'm working with her, yo. She don't do social media, yo. We're gonna change it. I'm gonna have to give her. We're gonna have her getting on lives. Like we're gonna get out. We're gonna be out here. I might, you know what? I might even go live with her. We might be live at a location. Like, listen, this is how. This is why your oven looks disgusting. This is what you're not doing.
You know what, Byron? That's actually a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind doing that, or for my ordering too.
Mm-hmm.
Share the mental part of the hoarding. Why people hoarder.
Oh yeah. Hoarding is definitely like a sickness, y'all. It's so crazy, and I
It's not a
learned
sickness.
what.
It's more like a condition or trauma.
Okay, that's true.
Some is mental
Cuba
illness. I won't say
Tactical, what
it's a
up? To a
sickness.
collaboration page. What up? Um, but yeah, I think it's like I it is hoarding comes with some things. Key was giving me game. You know, she's certified. She's certified. You know what I mean? She's certified. What? Drunk singing and what? Grizz, what? And they were drunk singing, so that's how I got fired. Grizz, drunk singing, you're on it's your day off. How the fuck you get fired? Grizz, you had the most peculiar things happen to you, my guy. Cuba Tactical, what's up with you, man? You good? Bro. Sully the shooter in the building, y'all. Sully, I'm getting key used to the whole Instagram aspect, man.
Oh, Big Red Dawn.
Yeah. He just said follow him.
How do I do that? While I'm on live, I
Yeah,
can do
if
that.
you touch his name, it should say follow.
Which one is him?
Sully the shooter.
All I have on here right now that I can see is flip, flip me.
That's Grizz. So you only see Sully comments. He just commented a couple
I
times.
haven't in here. I can't see nobody since I got on. I can't see the whole conversation that you were having with everybody. It's just like stuck on what I was on before I got on live.
Oh, oh, damn. So your comments not even moving.
Well, Sally, my name's on there, so why don't you follow me, silly?
So what she's saying, Sully, is you follow her, it's easier for her to follow you back.
Right. I can't. I don't. I'm still learning.
Yeah, that was Flint, Michigan. Yeah, well, that's the old one.
Yeah, that's
He said
weird.
where my duck.
I already told you I do it earlier. Where is my
Yeah.
dog? She tore that thing
It
up.
won't. Oh man, Snubby Capricorn said it won't click.
What do you mean?
Cause I pinned the comment so they could just touch it. I don't know why it's not working. Instagram is on that stuff. He gonna put the so you just
Really?
put up all of the dog emoji.
Look, I don't have a Jeep, so I don't gotta keep the duck.
Yo, everybody was getting ducked.
And now that I be seeing Jeeps. All I see is ducks, like on the dashboard of everybody that has Jeeps. Now I know why. Thank you, Sully.
Right. Snubby Capricorn said she said she had to spell it out. She said she just followed you though.
Thank you. What's her name?
Snubby Capricorn.
Thank you, Snubby Capricorn.
Just make sure you follow her back when we get off live.
Most definitely, I'm gonna follow everybody back.
Oh, you heard that? Follow Key. She followed back now.
Yeah, I don't not follow people.
Oh, I'm here in
I only
Michigan
start
too.
unfollowing when people be all disrespectful or weird.
So Cooper Tactor, you over in okay. He gonna say yo, Sully is out of control. So Cooper Tactical, you in Jackson, Michigan? You do some gun training? And then Sully said he gonna ask you and say she killed my duck.
Started.
And he gonna put the hands over the face and the eye emojis and then put the one with the teardrop.
His wife said it was okay.
Grid, Grid said it's a game called Duck a Jeep. Everyone does it. Yeah, well, Grizz, we ain't got Jeep, so we ain't know. And then Sully was like,
That's
oh,
how they
wait,
kill
it's a duck
people.
head. Sully found all of these ducks. Because there was all these Jeeps in this parking lot with us, and we was in that joint waiting a minute so we could go get food. Sully, I'm trying to think of where was we at, Sully? What's the name of the restaurant? I know you like it. I love it too, but I can't think of the name right now. I'm struggling, Sully. Save it, bro. Where do we go eat?
Wasn't it like a steakhouse?
No, but they had steak and the fried pickles. Okay, Ann Arbor. There you go, Texas Roadhouse. There it is. Them fried pickles be yo. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all. The first time I picked this joint, I forgot who it was. Me, Sully. Who else was with us? Sully. I think it was me, Sully, Trini, and Fade the Black Ballistic, Smooth Will. Sully tried the bread. They listen. I don't know what they put in this bread. Some cinnamon. I don't know what they do, but their rolls is crazy. We went there. Sully took that bite of that roll. He said, "Yo, oh these rolls good as." He's like, "Yo, I better get you a roll." Oh
Yeah, them
my.
fries was good.
Yo, see here goes Sully with his BS. Remember what I told you before you pulled up, kid? He is telling grandma. Sully just put it in the comment
So
like
that you was
buy.
a stripper?
He said Byron was a stripper in the 90s called Cinnamon Delight. he, he told grandma that I would go around the club.
That's a good name, Cinnamon
he,
Delight.
he told grandma I would go around the club and I got off stage and put coffee cream on the girls. Like,
That's a good one. Byron, what you didn't get him back. You should have gave him one.
nah, that joint was just so unexpected. It was so unexpected. It's like the new slug bug game. What? Oh, the person likes your Jeep. They ducked the Jeep. Okay. Oh, Jeep
I don't know. It's
owners do it to
crazy
each
though.
other. That's wild. That's dope.
I think that's crazy though.
I think it's kind of
Why they
crazy.
can't do that for Ford? There's a whole lot of Fords out here. Why we can't do that?
Apparently, if you only the Jeeps are the cool kids, they got a whole game if you got a Jeep. I'm gonna rent one of them Jones and see if I get ducked. I ain't. Have you seen a lot? I don't think a lot of people get ducked in Philly. I haven't seen it.
I have.
That's crazy.
Probably
I
more like probably more in the county because you probably in the city you're gonna have people like Red just taking them. Oh, there's a duck free. Oh, let me take that.
Like, yo, what you doing, bro? I got like 6 ducks. Like, what?
Like, where you get them from? Off some Jeeps?
Nah. I'm from Philly. I had moved to Georgia. I moved to Georgia for a couple years, but I'm back in Philly now. But I be in Georgia. I got an event in Georgia in 2.5 weeks to a Summerfest. Ticket link in the bio.
Atlanta's nice. Georgia's nice.
Yo, Atlanta's a
Atlanta's
vibe.
alright.
Atlanta's a vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I just man,
Some parts.
listen. I gotta talk to my people. Remember I was telling you who I was talking to earlier. Um, you know those peoples, but some of the other family got land. They trying to sell like 27 acres and only want like 50,000. I said, yeah, Key going,
Yeah, but to
Key.
build the what?
No, you could build it. The land is nice. If the land is good, you could build
But
houses.
the build is cheaper than out here in the East Coast.
Well, no, it's still on the East Coast.
Or Atlanta?
Mm-mm.
Or the land?
No, the land. I mean, getting a house
Oh,
built from the ground up is easy. Hold on, wait. But Sully's stripper name was Swiss Roll Sully. Yo.
no, you gotta do something better. You gotta do something better than
What?
that.
Swiss Roll Sully is crazy.
What's some Halloween candies that you know is like orange, yellow, then white?
Candy corn.
Candy corn. That's Sully's stripper name. Candy corn.
Yo, Sully just dropped a whole bunch of emojis for you. It's like a duck hatching out of egg, then the duck, then you see a happy emoji, then you see the cussing emoji, the red one with the cursing on the mouth. Then you see all of these dog emojis. Then you just see dinner plates.
Tell them to leave the duck alone.
Yeah.
It's gone. It's dead.
Whoa. Said Sully would dance with a Swiss roll and a yoo-hoo on stage.
Who said that?
Grizz. Yo. Sully done made, I ain't gonna lie, Sully definitely started making yoo-hoos popping again. When we did this one trending video, everybody talked about him and that yoo-hoo.
Like, where he get it at?
Yeah. They was like, yo, that yoo-hoo. Sully made, yo, he did that in a couple videos. I literally I was in the store, I said, damn, let me grab a yoo-hoo real quick.
They sell them in the dollar store now.
Yo, them Jones coming back.
Chocolate water.
Danielle 6.0, what up? John, what up, man?
Right now, how many views you have on yours?
I don't know. I know it's 6 people in here right now though. I'm
What about
chilling, John.
you?
I'm chilling. We was talking about some relationship stuff, like we was talking about it, like all types of stuff, like how a girl might say, "I want to go here for dinner," and my thought was, "You want to go to Roof Chris, but when you go out with your homegirls, y'all go to Applebee's or McDonald's or Chick-fil-A. So why you want me to take you to Roof Chris and you don't even take you to Roof Chris?" We've been having conversations like that. Snubby Capricorn was in here hitting the nail on the head. She said her and her hubby, they first date, they went and got some bread and vegetables. They had tomato sandwiches, got married 3 months later and happily ever after ever since. And they just had another date where they went to Walmart and got a little hot plate and they had a little hookup when they was outside. See, Sully rocking though. He said he just told everybody to follow you too.
Oh, thanks, so appreciate that.
Sully, we gonna get key used to this social media thing.
You can tell I'm an amateur for sure.
I'm about to be key social media manager.
I'll give you a percentage, 10%. Nah, no, wait, hold, that's a lie.
But I'm gonna
60%.
curate a lot of your content for you. I'm just not gonna be in it.
Let's see how much I make. Let's start off with just like six. Six is still high for a start off.
Damn. I gotta do a lot of work. We're gonna help build. I'm gonna help build it up for you.
I'm gonna work with you.
That's true.
You know I ain't no slacker.
That's true.
There's no slacking over here. No, most definitely. If you could teach me, I probably feel more comfortable in there. I'd be so lost. Even
Damn.
when I post it, even when I post the pictures.
Oh yeah, nah. We're gonna do some different stuff. I got some ideas for you. I
Like
got
I don't
some
know how to
ideas.
do. You see how I thought that shit was amazing? What you did with the video when you were showing me how you did your video. I'm like, oh, that's cool. How you
Not.
do that?
You know what's crazy though? When it come to videos, I could put some stuff together. But when it come to flyers and like Instagram posts, Sully got that joint on lock. Cause we'll do it. I'll send Sully an edit. Next thing I know, he'll have that joint on Instagram with stuff spinning on it and all this. I'm like, damn, bro, all right. Like,
Yeah, I
well,
want to learn how
then
to
I
do
just
that.
send
Like
Sully
them
a video
videos
like,
you have.
Sully, take this, add some stuff to it, and just collab with me. We just, we share the
Yes.
credit.
So when the videos we making like go in and out or make them like crazy designs like before and after videos, that's called a flyer.
Nah. I mean, you could make it into a
Oh,
flyer.
like a regular, like a flyer, like a paper flyer.
Yeah,
One.
10% deal. Fuck the duck.
Who said that?
Sully.
I said 6%.
Damn, he said he had an ex. He leased a whole condo while she is in college and she still cheated. Some people just ain't loyal, bro.
They don't know how to appreciate people.
I can't say all. See, John, you about to stir the pot. All these women lack respect and decency. These
No
days,
school.
no, a lot of these new school girls, yeah. And that's one of the
I can't
things.
really speak on that.
Yeah, because you're not one of them new school girls.
I'm literally old.
But it's
I'm old
like,
now.
yeah, John, I was saying everything. I'm like, you out here with you just bad chick energy, like, oh, I'm her, I'm her. But your mattress is on crates though. You ain't even got a box spring, you ain't got a frame. You can't even we can't even
Hold
do
on.
it.
I seen a YouTube video. Well, it was a podcast where this guy was saying that a lot of people will get apartments, but they don't furnish them. They don't furnish them, and it's like this anxiety of them not staying here too long, kind of thing. I was raised on the fact like you make your home a home, and you ain't gotta spend like X, Y, and Z money to make your home feel like a home.
I mean, look,
And
you
I
better
think
go to IKEA. Oh wait, hold on.
first of
What
all,
did he say?
IKEA is expensive. Okay.
So Grizz want us to come to he said come to Michigan for a duck hunt. With duck hunt with duck hunt Don.
Once
Yo,
we make
Grizz, I better see a post that you done made with Duck Hunt Don. You bet.
That you know what? If I would be able to drink, that would be fun. And each duck that you find, you gotta take a shot.
Yo.
That would be a fun game. Come, come, and whoever comes back the most drunk with the most ducks, barely can fucking walk.
A bag full of ducks.
And the person that loses got to be the duck. They got to do the whole quacking and everything. Walk and
Oh
talk like a duck.
no. Everybody gonna be looking because that's crazy. You gotta quack like a duck is wild.
That would make it fun though.
Oh yeah, Kyle, I was just talking about Summerfest. I was just telling somebody else they get their tickets. Link is in the bio. We turning up in Villarica 2.5 weeks.
That's
Yo,
right.
I ain't gonna lie, John, that do sound fun though, right? Duck hunt for real. Somebody come back with a whole bag of ducks crawling in the backyard like I did it.
That would be fun.
We might have to set that up. That'd be a good like Easter game for adults though.
Mhm.
Like, we take the kids out, they do the little egg hunt. Hell, kids devious. Let the kids hide the ducks. They think it's a game. Then the kids go home and go to bed. Now it's time for duck hunt for the adults. Make sure y'all got that next day off, cause don't be coming in my DMs on some. We did what you said. I almost got fired. Oh, bro, I'm duck hunting dying. Camo during duck season. All right. When is duck season, Grizz?